What's going on, everybody? Nick Alberici here, back with another predictions video. Uh, Hope everybody had a good week. Hope you enjoy the games. Yeah, if you're a Phillies fan, last time I did one of these videos, you saw a disappointing loss. It must suck going 95 wins and getting eliminated in the first round like that, especially by a team like the Mets, and then bringing the coaching staff back, which I saw today. That was pretty surprising, but it is what it is for your sakes. But on a football standpoint, it was a good week, a relaxing week. Yeah, Vikings on a bye. It was nice to see legit like watching 1 o'clock games out, watching like the Vikings on your phone, looking up at the screen. You know what I mean? It was just a fun weekend just to watch the games. But I did go 13-1 on my video or my predictions last week, which is, hey, that's great. That's the best I did all year. So it brings up my record to 65-26 on the year. I'm really looking good with that. You know what I mean? I'm really looking good with the predictions. The only one I got wrong is the Broncos. I had them beating the Chargers because I thought, why the Chargers favored? Denver's D. But it was not meant to be. So let's get into it, though. Let's get into it. Week 7, NFL picks and predictions. So the teams on a bye this week are the Bears and Cowboys. Bears got a win last week, and Dallas has got completely embarrassed. I don't even know how that happens like that bad, but I don't know. But let's get into the games, and we'll start with the Thursday night game as always. We have the Broncos at the Saints. Denver is 2. Over under 37.5. I don't know. This is a weird game. The Broncos, screwed me last week. Surtain's going to be out. I think Olave is going to be out. This is just an interesting Thursday night type of game. It's going to be low scoring by the over-under. I'm going to go here by the offense. What's one I think could move the ball a little bit better? Both teams are banged up. I mean, Surtain's Allen Day and Olave and a no car, but I'll still take the Saints because they're home. It's a short week at home. When it comes down to that, when it's a tough game, when it's a short week, I usually stick with the home team or the team that's less banged up because it's just how it is. You know what I mean? A short week at home. Rattler didn't look too bad last week. It just, to me, I don't know. Denver, to me, they can't score. They just, I don't know. I'm pissed because they fucked me last week on a complete sweep of a week. But give me the Saints. I'm gonna say the Saints are gonna win this game. I'm gonna go 21-17 Saints. If this was in Denver, I'd be taking the Broncos, but just because I think they're home and it's a short week. Then we got another 9:30 a.m. game in London, and it's the Jaguars again playing the Patriots. The Jags are 5.5. Over is 42.5. Give me the Jags and the Patriots right now. Drake May looked pretty decent last week. It wasn't bad, but I'll still take the Jaguars. It's considered a home game for them. But I just think the Jags, they are the better team. And I got to see more from New England on the standpoint of good overall play because Houston killed them. But I'll take the Jags. This will be like a 24-10 type of game. You know what I mean? Typical Patriots 10-point, like what their offense should be doing because it ain't that great. But 24-10 Jags. And then we go to 1 o'clock window. We have Seahawks, Falcons. Atlanta's 2.5. Over under 50.5. Well, I mean, this game right here, Seattle coming off a bye. Not off a bye, I'm sorry. Off the short rest week. Not short rest, the 10-day period that they call extended rest. So it's kind of like a bye. Atlanta's 2.5. I don't know, man. I mean, this is good. This is actually a really, really good game. This is a really good game. Again, It's going to narrow it down. I'm going to take the Falcons because they're home. If this game was in Seattle, I'd be taking the Seahawks, but give me the Falcons. They're home. I just feel like, they got to get Bijan Robinson involved, man, more. I mean, every time the red zone goes into it, you see Algier. That's all you see. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, he's not bad, but that's all you keep saying. But I'll just still take Atlanta. I think Atlanta, just because, they're home. Seattle might, I'm just not a Geno Smith guy. He is what he is. So I'll take the Falcons here 27-21 at home. Yep. And then we got my lock of the week. We have the Bills home against the Titans. Buffalo's 8.5, over is 41.5. Tennessee just an absolute mess. They can't beat anybody. And they got lucky. I mean, they beat the Dolphins 2 weeks ago, but that's when Miami is banged up. They'd be winless if it wasn't for that. So give me the Bills here at home. I think it's going to be a... Could they score another 40 points? I don't know, but I'm going to say it's going to be like a 34 to 16 type of game. You know what I mean? Tennessee, they just can't. You know what I mean? So 34-16 Bills. That's my lock of the week. And my lock of the week last week, I had the Eagles. We'll get into that in a little bit. They won, but... and then we got the Bengals at the Browns. Wow, Cincinnati's now 6-point favorites. Over-under 43.5. This spread was just 4 like yesterday. So I'll take Cincinnati at high of a spread in Cleveland. The Browns are worse than what most people thought, I would guess. I mean, we thought they were going to be 6-7 wins, but they're on pace to win 5. How bad they're looking. Defense, everything. So give me the Bengals. Their offense started last week against the Giants. I mean, if they do that again, they will lose because this is a division game and the Browns are better than the Giants, in my opinion. So I'll take Cincinnati. I'll take Cincinnati here 31-20. I think it's going to be an 11-point win for them. I just feel like, I don't know. I mean, Chubb's going to probably be back for the Browns. He really won't make an impact his first game back. So it's hard because the Browns on paper, this is a game they would have been winning earlier in the year. Like before the season started, we predicted, they'd split. But now the Bengals are probably going to sweep them. So it's, it's crazy how things change like that. But, a 6-point on the road is nuts for a division game like that. Next game, we have the Texans at the Packers. Green Bay's 2, over-under 47.5. I know, Houston, they're missing Nico Collins. I know they're on the road. I guess why it's Green Bay's the favorites, but I'll still take Houston here. I just feel like no matter who Green Bay plays, they're going to be they're going to be either favored or barely underdogs. It's ridiculous. I feel like Houston's just a better team. I think most people know that. It's just a better team. They're just a better team, man. I don't know what way to put it. I just feel like they're just a better team. They got better receivers, a better running game, a better quarterback. Stroud's better than Love, and then a better defense. So give me Houston here. I'll take Houston 24-21, 3-point win for him. Houston has looked good. Besides when they played us, when we destroyed them, against the Bears they struggled as well the week before they played us. But other than that, they looked really good. So give me Houston. And then we got the Dolphins at the Colts. Indy's 3.5, over-under 43.5. I'll take the Colts here, no matter who starts. Miami's nicked up. I know they're coming off a bye, but they're on the road. I just don't see them doing much here. So give me Indy. I'll say Indy's going to win 26-14. Yeah, so give me Indy. And then we got Lions at the Vikings. Vikings are 2.5. Over-under is 49.5. It's just going to be a hell of a game. Off our bye. Lions off 2 blowout wins, but got to remember, they beat up banged secondaries. Dallas's D's all banged up. and Seattle's day was all banged up. So that's why they put 40 points up on both. I think both teams are missing like 4 to 5 starters. So when you're doing that, I mean, come on. So I know the Lions just lost Hutchinson. That sucks to see. He's a good defender, really good defender. But he'll be back next year. I think this is a game where Vegas sportsbook, they're begging you to take the Lions. Oh, they're underdogs like this. So after blowing out Dallas, oh, now they got to go to Minnesota and play Darnold. But I think reality is the Vikings are going to win this game. It's a sucker bet. They're begging you to take the Lions. He and my dad said that, and he's a Lions fan. He thinks the Vikings are going to win this game. Just because I don't know. It's not because they're home. I just feel like, I don't know. It just they're going to be getting maybe Hawk back, maybe. But I think the Vikings win this game. I think the Vikings win 31-24. I think it's going to be a hell of a game. It's the game of the week. I think it's going to be more of a game of the week than the Chiefs and 49ers on paper. It's going to be a hell of a game. So give me the Vikes at home. Hey, man, if you lose our schedule after this, oh, boy. You'll see how easy it is. Just look it up. All right, then we got the Eagles at the Giants. Phillies 3.5. Over on 42.5. I'll take the Eagles here. Well, let me get into the score prediction first and take the Eagles. I have something to say. I'll take the Eagles here. I'll take them 23-17. Haven't really been scoring. So I'll take the Eagles 23-17. But, man, what the hell? Sirianni's going over there and destroying the fans and making a fool of himself. He made a fool of himself twice. First of all, he did that shit after barely beating the Browns by 4 points. I could see if he beat, San Francisco at home by 4 and you were doing that shit, or if you blew out the Browns 34-10. I could see that. I can understand. But you came off a bye and won by 4 points at home. Almost lost against a team like that. And then he made a fool of himself the next day and apologized to the fans. So, what an idiot. I mean, I think sooner rather than later he's going to be on the hot seat, personally. I'm going to give it till week 10 to 12. He'll be on the hot seat. If they lose this game to the Giants, Barkley should go nuts against them. But if they lose this game to the Giants, who can't score at home, don't be surprised if you see something. I mean, the next 3 head coaches that could be fired after the Jets fired Saleh is Doug Peterson for the Jags, Mike McCarthy for the Cowboys, and then Sirianni for the Eagles. I mean, it's the top 3 easiest people to think you will get fired right now. But my God, you're gonna do that stupid, silly shit. But let me ask you something. When the Vikings did that in 2022, when we won all those close games, our coach didn't do that. But yeah, we were said, "Oh, look at him getting all excited for nothing." Look, okay, look at Sirianni's doing. He's doing the same shit that we did, but he's beating the really bad teams than him by 4. We at least went in the Buffalo a year and won games. Had greatest comebacks of all time. So I don't want to hear that shit. Made himself look like a fool, and Philly sports fans right now, it's hard to keep defending him doing that stupid shit, but whatever. And then we move on to the 4 o'clock games. We have Raiders-Rams. I'm going to blow past these next 2. The Rams are 6.5. Over on is 43.5. Devontae Adams is getting traded to the Jets. Probably boosted that line even a little bit more. So I'll take the Rams here at home. I'll take the Rams here 30-17. I really think the Rams are going to be able to score in this game. The Raiders are just a mess. They're just a mess. So, Rams winning home. I thought about this game as my lock of the week, but I'll take, I took the other one, the Bills, because, they're just a better team. But the Commanders are home against the Panthers. Washington's 8-point favorites, over on 51.5. I mean, the Commanders' offense shouldn't be, Dane Daniels should have a field day against this Panthers secondary and whatever. They're just a mess. So, I'll take the Commanders here. I think the Commanders win this game by 2 scores. I'm going to say 28-10. I think it's going to be like a Yeah, I think the Panthers are really going to struggle here for some reason. Maybe 10's feeling a little bit low, but I just feel like the Panthers back at home. You know, the Panthers and me, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like 10 points is a little bit too low, but for some reason I feel like something's weird. All right, then we got the Chiefs and Niners. San Fran's 1.5, over on 47.5. Again, we could argue this is a game of the week with the Vikings game. I think it's another game where the Lions begging to take Kansas City off a bye, undefeated. People are saying, "Oh, San Fran hasn't looked great, no CMC," but why are they favorites against the reigning Super Bowl champs? I'm gonna take No, no, no. I think the Niners win this game at home. Uh, just I feel if this is in KC, I'd be probably taking the Chiefs. But at home like this, I feel like San Francisco is going to pull it out here. So give me the Niners. Give me the Niners here 31-28 in a shootout. Both teams are going to be able to move the ball. I feel like Ayuk's finally going to have a good game. I mean, he had one 2 weeks ago, but he's going to have a good game. Yeah, Niners winning home. And then we got the Jets at the Steelers, Sunday Night Football. Now the Jets are 1.5, over on 38.5. Well, here's a matter of things that could change in a 12-hour span. So yesterday I was saying, oh God, Steelers should win this game. The Jets are Mets. They'll eat up Rodgers. Now I'm going to take the Jets. Devontae Adams is there. The Steelers are starting Russell Wilson. What decision making? Who's making this decision making, man? Justin Fields wins you 4 games. You're 4-2 with Justin Fields, right? And you're gonna switch it all around to a guy that's washed and his foot's half out the door on his career, more than half out the door, and you're gonna switch to him against a Jets defense that's really good when you can have Fields who could run and create plays against the Jets defense. I don't understand it. That's why I'm gonna be that's why I'm going to be taking the Jets here. I don't understand why you would go to Russell Wilson. So give me the Jets here. I'm going to say it's going to be still a lower scoring type of game because both defenses are good. I'm going to say 24-19 Jets. But holy hell, I don't understand what they're doing. Like Russell Wilson stinks. Like I like Fields better, and you're gonna. I don't know, man. There's a lot of stupid organizations in the sports world, and because I guess Wilson's making more money. I don't understand it. It's a shame it's got to come to that. Money comes before winning, but wow. All right, then we have a Monday night doubleheader. Ravens at Bucks is the first game. I'll be at I won't be able to watch these. I'll be at a Monday Night Raw WWE event because it's in Philly Monday night, so I'm excited for that. But these games aren't really a wow type games. I mean, the Ravens one's all right, and who cares about the Cardinals one? But Ravens Bucks, Baltimore's 3, over-under 48.5. I'll take the Ravens here. Tampa scored all those points last week. A little bit of a fluke. So I think that's why the Ravens win here. I think the Ravens win here 27-17. I think it's going to be a 10-point win for them. I feel like, just Lamar, they won't be able to stop Henry. Henry scores every week. So, that's going to be one of the deciding factors in that, Henry and Lamar. So give me the Ravens, just a better team. And at 9 o'clock is the Chargers at Cardinals. Chargers are 2.5, over on 43.5. I guess I'll take the Chargers here. I'm not going to pick against them as favorites 2 weeks in a row. So I'll take I just feel like the Cardinals, they are what they are. They have a surprising win and they lay an egg. And then, we'll see. But their defense is really bad. And I feel like, the Chargers, they looked good last week. So they're so overhyped, but they look better than what, they look pretty good. So I'll take the Chargers. No, this will be like I think they'll be able to score here because Arizona's day again, like I said, is a mess. So I'm gonna say I'll say 30-21 Chargers here, 9-point win for them. All right, well there it is. Week 7 NFL picks and predictions. So here it is. So I hope you have a good week. Enjoy the games again. 2 more weeks of the NFL trade deadline. We'll see what happens. But other than that, I hope everybody enjoys the week. That's all I got to say. All right, guys. Enjoy the NLCS as well, because by the time you're here next week, it'll be time for the World Series, basically. So enjoy everything. All right. See you guys next week. Skol Vikes. All right. See you guys.